Hi, Henry here at Tech Advisor, and we have for you today an unboxing of the Oppo F11 Pro. Oppo, of course, a bit more of an interest over here in the UK now that their phones are officially on sale here. This one has something special about it, so let's get it open and see what it's like. So here you have the box of the F11 Pro. A cursory glance around it will show us that we have 6 GB of RAM and 64 gigs of storage as well. Pretty standard on a phone these days. So we've got a 48 megapixel dual rear camera. 48 megapixel is also the lens you'll find in the Honor View 20. We're seeing a bit more of that higher megapixel count in 2019. You've got your super fast VOOC 3.0 charging. So this has got a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. VOOC is incredibly fast, similar to the fast charge, formerly dash charge, that you'll find in Oppo's sister company OnePlus's phones. This also has a 6.5-inch FHD Plus LCD screen. LCD because this isn't the OLED you'll find on a more expensive phone. This Oppo phone is decidedly mid-range if we have the Indian pricing to go off at the moment. And as I record, I don't actually know the pricing, so you'll have to forgive me. You probably know what it is, but we don't yet. It's looking at around 30,000 rupees, which is going to be around 300 to 350 pounds in the UK. But you probably know, I don't right now, because we have this pre-launch. On the front here, we have a purple gradient vibe. Thank you, Huawei, for popularizing that. In 2018, 2019, we've seen a lot of it. You've got dual cameras there, a fingerprint sensor, and then no notch and no cutouts on the 6.5-inch display. So are we looking at a pop-up camera here? Let's find out. So get this open. Box out the way. You get Oppo there. And there you have the F11 Pro all wrapped up. We'll put that to one side for a moment, see what else we get in the box. This is an international unit I've been sent for review, so US charger, but that is incredibly fast. You've got USB, is it USB-C? No, that's interesting. Okay, interesting. So as a marker of the kind of market that this phone is for, you still have micro USB. Interesting. We'll have a look at the phone to find out why. And it has a headphone jack because these headphones have a 3.5 jack on the end of them. Also in here we have SIM tool, obviously. Oh, and look at this. It's great to see cases in phone packages, and you get a nice hard plastic one there. Excellent. Let's get some of this out of the way. Take a look at the thing you're here for. So we have everything that we saw about it before. 48 megapixel dual rear camera, hyper boost. So this is meant to be pretty good when you need to push the phone in things like gaming. Okay, let's get this off. So it's got a good weight in the hand there. Screen protector applied. Yep, screen protector out the box. And look at this. Pretty sweet purple and blue gradient finish to that there. And yeah, sideways writing, Oppo, designed by Oppo, that makes sense. Fingerprint sensor here. Do we have a... Yep, we do have, as I mentioned, a headphone jack. Got your headphones. Micro USB, a indication of the market that this phone is for. So while we see USB-C on higher end phones and even down to the budget phones in some countries now, the fact that this phone is actually for different markets, Southeast Asia, Middle East and North Africa, you're more likely to have micro USB proliferated there, and it makes more sense for those countries to still have that. It'll probably annoy some of you, but at least you still get the super fast charging. Let's get this thing on. It is on. We've got a plane on the front there. I don't know what that says because it's all in Chinese, but it says United Kingdom, so it knows where we are. Let's get out of this and just take a look at the phone. Okay, so it's already set up out the box. Thank you, Oppo. But look at this. Much like the Oppo's Find X, which had a protruding camera, The F11 Pro also, we think, I don't know what that means. Let's turn this front-facing camera on, and there you go. I'll do that again in case you didn't catch it, and it's gone away. Nearly silent that, but if we look up the top here, when you turn the front-facing camera on, very quietly appears. And you can see Dom. Hello, Dom. There you have it. That's central. So if you've got it open and you are taking a selfie, this is what you look like to other people. That little motorized section there, rather than the Find X, where it came the entire top section with the rear cameras as well. You don't have that. It's just the front-facing camera. Oppo says it's done that so that it can have 90.3% screen-to-body ratio, and it does look good. You have a bit of a chin at the bottom there, but otherwise this is a widescreen phone, and it's running Color OS 6.0. So this is one of Oppo's, it's one of Chinese first phones to run Android 9 Pie. Okay, so we've saved you the pain that I just went through to find the correct menu, but we have the Oppo F11 Pro running with English now. So yeah, as you can see, if you're familiar with Oppo, this is slightly different to the last Color OS that we had on the Find X. No app tray, but a bit of a redesigned notification shade. So you've got bigger icons up the top here now. Notification center down here. You can now swipe to dismiss notifications on Oppo phones. They did listen to that feedback. And if we have a look here, yeah, you can see we're running Android 9 Pie. And we've got February security on it. 48 megapixel dual camera as well. We'll have to find out in a later review whether or not that's up to it. But there you have the rather nice looking Oppo F11 Pro. But if you live in the UK or the US, you may have to import it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like what you saw, and we'll be back with similar videos soon.